What's up, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, bringing you guys some more VGC 2021 action. Today we are going to be focusing on Torkoal. I got a bunch of pre-recorded battles where I've went through and narrated a lot of battles, and I got a lot of good games with Torkoal, and I thought, man, that would be a great showcase because Malamar really is the reason why Torkoal shines, setting up that trick room, and this team just functions super well with Torkoal. And I just think overall Torkoal has been a great Pokemon in the last two teams I built, and I kind of wanted to give him some, kind of wanted to have a video dedicating it towards him. In our last battle though, you will be seeing us use Tapu Fini. And Tapu Fini is a Choice Specs Tapu Fini, rocking out with that Muddy Water, Dazzling Gleam, Trick, and Calm Mind. We don't fully utilize all that full moveset, but I just wanted to kind of get you guys on the path of the Tapu Fini before the video starts. Because this Tapu Fini is practically a modest, full special attack, full HP Tapu Fini, so it hits hard. And then having the trick and stuff, being able to switch items with your opponent too could be really, really cool. That was a really awesome suggestion that one of you guys suggested. I believe that was Harold HD that suggested maybe trying to do that. So it was a pretty cool suggestion, so I had to do it. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I do want to wish all the fathers a happy Father's Day. I know it's a little late, but happy Father's Day nonetheless. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Alright, so our next opponent is up against Smash True. Rocking out with that Clefairy, Regilucky, Braviary, Incineroar, Kartana, and Dragapult. Very, very cool team. Very cool to see Braviary, one of my favorite Pokemons in Pokemon Sword and Shield, definitely. Let's see. I think a standard Trick Room though just looks like it beats it. Pretty rough matchup for our opponent, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. We'll do that. Our opponent definitely has more of a speedy team, and they're going to try and get speed control by going for like Tailwinds and Retro Webs, where we're going to try for the Trick Room. So yeah, this definitely looks like it's something in our favor, and I think the Malamar may be actually throwing our opponent off in this game, you know, because most people still don't know what Malamar does. Malamar, he's not too meta, so when people see Malamar, they're thinking that they know it's contrary, more than likely, but they're thinking of like a full-on superpower kind of Malamar team, super offensive, try and take things out with that. And here we're going for Trick Room. We got Topsy-Turvy, I think this is definitely the better Malamar set. Like right here, we leave Malamar, we get attack boost. That's, to me, is very, very good. But yeah, I think, like I said, our Malamar is definitely a little different than everyone else's Malamar, but I think our Malamar might be one of the best Malamars in the game. Yeah. That Intimidate really helps us out too. Alright, so we're not able to get faked out, so that's good because of the Psychic Terrain. I'm still feeling alright going for the big Trick Room right here because our opponent's got a really speedy team. If we can just Trick Room them, we're in a great spot. Let's see, are we afraid of Dragon Darts, Phantom Force? Phantom Force won't go off. I think it's alright, just going for Expanding Force and see what happens. He actually withdraws Dragapult. Thank you, Clefairy. Clefairy will not like this attack, my man. Expanding Force will come out. What's the Incin want to do? Maybe a Flare Blitz? We'll take it with our Malamar, though, pretty decently. Goes for Taunt into our Indeedee. I was about to say, you cannot taunt I mean, you can actually taunt our Malamar because Incineroar is not Prankster. So I was like, uh-oh, that was almost really, really bad. Yeah, let's just go for a big old Psycho Cut. That will do a lot of damage. And then we can go for maybe a potential switch in DD for like a Torkoal or Rhyperior. I'm okay with Rhyperior on this board because Incineroar's not going to do nothing to him. Potentially he could go for Will-O-Wisp, but most Incineroars don't run it. There's an after you. Okay. What are you doing? Flare blitzing? Yeah, that didn't give you much value at all. There's the burn, but that's fine. I don't really mind. Because we get a nice little Psycho Cut. That did some decent damage. I mean, that's not the best damage, but hey, we're fine. We're fine. Let's just go for that big old superpower into that Incin, right? Actually, I think Rhyperior's just gonna take out the Incin. So why not just Psycho Cut again into the Clefairy? Max Rockfall into the Incin. I could definitely see a Follow Me come out. And maybe going for Superpower is a better play anyway, but I think we're still in a good spot. Our opponent is actually going to be switching Incin out, so that's good. Into Dragapult. We can honestly just probably one-shot this Dragapult right here. Maybe with the Frangard, he can survive, but either way, he is taking a lot of damage all of a sudden. This is not gonna be good for this Dragapult, guys. Dragapult will not like this one bit. Let's see, Max Rockfall comes out. How much damage are we doing? Yeah, we just take him out. Rhyperior is so strong. And you see his HP as well. Like, he is just so... I mean, that's just super bulky. Mystic Fire didn't do nothing to us, basically. Lower our special attack. We do have Ice Beam on it, but most Rhyperiors don't really care about the special attack drop, so, you know, that's a thing. Clefairy has safety goggles, right? Because it didn't get buffeted. Yeah, I didn't see it buff it. That means it has safety goggles. That is a very weird Clefairy set then, if that's the case. My word, okay. Clefairy, you're honestly doing nothing on the board, so I'm just going to leave you alone and go straight into that Kartana. Yeah, definitely going to go straight into this Kartana, because Kartana is the one that's Dynamaxing. If I had Max Flare on this Rhyperior, that would be a dead Kartana right now. Do we live a Max Overgrowth from a Kartana with Rhyperior? We had the Solid Rock, but it is ×4 effective. If we live it, we're in great shape. Okay, so he goes for the Follow Me. So we're going to go Max Quake into the Clefairy. Get the Clefairy out of here, though. So that means no more Frangard. Our Malamar should be doing a lot of damage here. It should be. That's not bad damage. That's not bad damage at all. Knowing what Malamar is burned, you know, Max Steel Spike. We should take this. Okay, you're going to Malamar. I don't know if we take a Beast Boost though. We gotta try and take out that Kartana this turn, because this could get really bad really fast. We do have Torkoal in the back though, thank goodness, and I do believe we have at least 1 or 2 more turns of Trick Room. So you got Incin. Still unable to fake us out, I believe, because we do have Psychic Terrain up. Let me check our Trick Room turns. because I wouldn't mind, if I can, going for a big eruption max rockfall play. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we're free for going for the eruption play. But Kartana, you know Kartana's probably going to be protecting, right? Would it though? If it has it, I don't see why it wouldn't. So it's Earth Power and Max Quake. The Ensign slot. Ensign tends to not. There's the Max Guard. Fantastic turn by us then. Because Ensign usually does not have the has a protect. So we're able to just double into this Ensign. Leave the Kartana unchecked because we were predicting a Max Guard. Now Kartana's in a very awkward spot because Torkoal can just easily just one-shot it. So it's got to go into Torkoal. But we got Heat Wave. Rhyperior is still a threat too. So I mean we're in a better spot than our opponent, I'll tell you that. Our opponent's gonna have to make a choice. And I think Torkoal's super bulky anyway. Torkoal can take a hit. I guess it comes down to as well as do we miss our Heat Wave or not. I mean that's somewhat a factor here, because if we miss it, we might be in big trouble. We'll just have to see. There's a max airstream. Torkoal takes it like a champion, ladies and gentlemen. It might have been a good idea to actually protect Torkoal this turn, and then we could have followed up with a Heat Wave next turn. But hey, we win. Almost thought we missed, but we won this game. Torkoal. Torkoal was good. Torkoal was very, very good. Alright, so our next opponent is against both. Rocking out with that Glastrier, Indeedee, Dusclops, Pheromosa, Incineroar, and Dragapult. So kind of like a Trick Room team, but then he's kind of got some speedy stuff as well. So very, very interesting. What do we necessarily want to do? His Trick Room stuff is really weak to just Torkoal and Rhyperior, really. I mean, especially Torkoal. He's got a lot of stuff really weak to just Torkoal. So maybe is Malamar even, or is our Indeedee even needed? Yeah, because he may not lead his Indeedee. So we can go Malamar and Indeedee. That will help stop the potential fake outs. Plus give Malamar a really nice boost if he does lead Incineroar. Like I said, Torkoal looks fantastic here. Does Feeny look alright? I'm not gonna lie, Feeny looks fantastic here as well. Like, let's go Tapu Fini. Choice specs, Tapu Fini. Remember, this is a Muddy Water, and it's a Dazzling Gleam. And Dazzling Gleam, being choice specs, will hit really, really hard. I mean, and plus, I mean, we got the taunt, we got the, or we don't have taunt, we have Trick, and we also have Calm Mind. So I mean, we could potentially go for a Calm Mind. The Unmax Tapu Fini do a lot of damage that way too. Just saying, we got options. But we got Malamar, Indeedee versus their Indeedee and Dragapult. So let's see. We definitely don't want to set the Trick Room up necessarily for maybe who he potentially has in the back, like the Glastrier or something. So we may want to wait a turn to see what we're wanting to do there. And that's fine. I'm okay with doing that. Going for a superpower into that Indeedee. Just a nice little expanding force over on the Dragapult. Get some nice little chip damage off on both of them. It's fine. He could be going for a Phantom Force as well. So we'll just see what happens. There's the darts. So we're just trading shots right now. That's fine. we're going to be doing a little bit more damage because both of our Pokemons are going to be attacking, where his actually went for Follow Me. So we should be a little bit of ahead in the damage department. We do a lot of damage there. That did the damage we needed. Superpower, hey, good damage. I'm okay with that. That was a great turn. Great turn 1. Do we repeat it? I'm okay with repeating this. Repeating that trade. I'm okay with that because, I mean, heck, you don't really have a great switch-in to this trade either, so I'm fine with this. Plus, I mean, you're going to go Dragon Darts, Malamar's going to take it even better now. So, Indeedee actually goes for Protect. That's fine. What are you going to do? Phantom Force. So you avoid both our attacks. Fine with me. Fine with me. That is fine. So right here, we could go for Follow Me. And we could go for we could go Follow Me Trick Room. Now, I feel like that's okay now, right? They may want us to do that though. They may be baiting us, but I'm okay with that kind of play. We'll do it. See what happens. Because I mean, I'm confident in Torkoal in the back anyway. Torkoal's just super good against his team. Like if he has Glastrier in the back, like I said, I think Torkoal can just beat him. So there's the Phantom Force. Indeedee's a normal type, so that actually does no damage. Malamar's a dark type, so we're not going to be hit by this expanding force. So our opponent's doing like hardly any damage to us. And look at that. We get a nice Trick Room off. Fantastic. Nice little Trick Room. Let's go for that superpower now. Let me see if you use that expanding force or anything. Dragapult. I think you're out of here. I think you're done. Honestly, we could pick up a double KO right here. We'd be in a great spot, too, you know? Indeedee goes for Protect. That's fine. What's Dragapult doing? He's probably going for Phantom Force again. But he is out of here. He might have been trying to go for darts. But either way, he's gone. Great damage, Indeedee. Great damage. Yeah, so like he could have some speedy stuff in the back, or he has the Glastrier, and I'm okay with if I can bring Torkoal in right now. I think we'll be in an okay spot. So let's go Superpower into Indeedee, go into Torkoal. Hopefully we'll be able to let Torkoal take an attack from this Glastrier. Like if he's going for high, somehow potentially high horsepower into our Torkoal. Honestly, I see him trying to get rid of Malamar, because Malamar's a little bit more scarier, I would imagine. Malamar being able to get stats that we need from the superpower. You know, we're gonna just get some. We're starting to snowball some big damage here soon. Plus, well, I mean, Malamar can probably take a Glastrier attack, though, too. Let's see, there's the Follow Me. We were expecting that. That's fine. We're still wanting to get rid of this Indeedee. There's a Max Hellstorm. That ain't going to do nothing to Torkoal. And then go into Malamar. That's fine. Malamar takes it because he has some really good defense now. I think we're at like a +1. We'll take it all day. Let's get this nice little superpower off. And look at that. Malamar is now +2 in attack and +2 in defense. And we get the KO on the Indeedee. That means this Glastrier is not safe from our Torkoal. Potentially think about Dynamaxing Torkoal here. Get the sun up and everything. Might be alright. Dynamaxing Torkoal. And his last mon is Pheromosa. Okay, because we do have Indeedee in the back. So I'm okay with Cycle Cutting there. And yeah, we'll go 150 base power into a Glastrier. He actually ends the game. Our opponent runs. Our opponent was scared. We're going up against Lunif. Rocking out with Incineroar, Metagross, Mimikyu, Clefable, Garchomp, and Gastrodon. This looks like a pretty good team. Like, it's definitely more of a meta team.
It's well-rounded.
Yeah. I think now here's where we're going to throw people for a loop. Torkoal, Venusaur, you know. It is pretty common. It is a common bring, but...
I think they're definitely going to bring Mimikyu and Garchomp in somewhere.
Alright, who are they leading?
Probably the Incineroar. I'd say probably Metagross.
Incin Metagross.
I'm going to say totally throw me for a curve and do the Clefable.
I'm going to play you for that. Incin Metagross is what you're predicting, right?
But we all know I'm not good at that, so don't do it off just me.
I'm going to get off of you.
No!
Venusaur
I'm
in
gonna
the back.
make you lose.
You think Clefable's coming?
I'd be shocked if it did, but it may. I really think he picked Mimikyu more so, but...
I think Mimikyu could come. I think those four right there are the best ones, though. Sadly, we're not bringing Rhyperior or Indeedee.
If you lose, do not blame me.
I'm not going to blame you. But we're going to win. Right now. Right, here's a victory. Victory in Malamar. My Pokemon. Oh yeah, you picked right. It's Incineroar, Mimikyu. How'd you do that?
It's just a feeling, you know.
I got this feeling. Ooh, ooh. That tonight's gonna be a good night. And we're gonna superpower something.
Cause it's just so much fun.
Cause it's so much fun.
He looks like a nerd.
Who?
This character.
Oh, yeah.
He's a buttoned up shirt. His hair is combed. And...
Dang, man. Settle down.
Yeah, it's like goodness.
Fake out into... Okay, that's fine. Let's Mimikyu then. Pay... Ooh, that might not be fine. Good play. That was bad.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was bad. Alright, let's see if we can turn this around, because it can't get much worse. I've seen us win these.
Oh, I know, I have too. He's busted.
He really is, though. He's really good. Alright. We won these before. Let's go out into a Venusaur. Get our super... Like, we just sacked Malamar just because. We're saying we only need free Pokemon to beat you.
That was part of the plan.
We only need free Pokemon to beat you. We don't need an extra Pokemon.
No, of course not.
All we needed was Torkoal to bust Mimikyu's disguise, and we're good. We win. That was game over. Game over.
It's already game over.
We already won. What do you do if this is a Venusaur sweep right now?
Oh, man. I don't know, that'd be so exciting.
It would be so cool, but then I'd feel really bad for our opponent for having such a good lead, and then we just bring out Venusaur and just sweep them.
I don't feel bad. It'll teach him a valuable life lesson.
To prepare more for Venusaur? They already have an Incineroar on their team.
Well, he clearly didn't prepare enough if Venusaur takes him out. Venusaur about took him out.
I know.
So...
Let's see. Flare Blitz, you think that shouldn't take out Venusaur if he goes for Flare Blitz, should it?
I don't know.
That berry. Ooh, big boy berry. That's a big boy berry right there. Agloff. We should live this. We do not.
And we don't.
Alright, does Incineroar faint though? That was full health. Venusaur. Yeah. Okay, he faints too.
Now he'll find out if it was worth the sacrifice or not.
Torkoal's faster. Torkoal is fat. Okay, he set up Trick Room. Why you set up Trick Room? I'm a Torkoal. In your face.
Well, that didn't make any sense.
Alright, guys. This battle is not going as planned.
But somehow it's still working.
Like, I think we're okay.
I think, but I'm not really sure where this is going.
Gastrodon.
Shiny!
Alright, I have no problem. They're going Dynamax Gastrodon, aren't they?
I bet so. That'd be cool.
That'd be bad, though.
A giant slug.
That would be really bad.
Oh, yeah, it would, but looking at it would be cool.
Well, you know, I mean, at least you can look at it. It'd be cool. Times when I wish Torkoal had Solar Beam.
Very few times, yeah, they do pop
I mean,
up every now and then.
yeah, I think Earth Power overall is still better, but the times when I could go for just Solar Beam.
The times you wish you could put on a 5th move and get away
Yeah, seriously.
with it. Those just every now and
Like,
then moves.
one Pokemon on your team is allowed a 5th attack. That would be Torkoal right now, and it would have Solar Beam. But that's okay. Maybe we can get the KO right here. Scald, that's not going to do much in the sun. We're actually okay. D-Gleam, that's going to do quite a bit of damage. Like, he ain't Dynamaxing that.
It'd be silly to.
Are we going to make a comeback? Metagross.
Oh, I forgot he had another one. Darn it.
Wait.
I'm good at
Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. That's his Dynamax, though. You know that.
Yeah.
We know that. Torkoal kind of low-key beats this.
Ooh.
But
Torkoal?
I think when he Dynamaxes, he's just going to have so much special defense. Or he's just going to be so bulky. He's going to be able to beat Torkoal.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That will be a huge problem. But hopefully Torkoal can just do enough damage to where Tapu Fini can do something. You know, I mean, this Tapu Fini is kind of bulky. It's really strong on its special attack as well. Maybe we can do something. Gastrodon go for Protect.
That's interesting.
Probably the best move. It makes everything an AoE attack. Which means their damage is split between 2 Pokemon instead of just the one.
Yeah.
Max Knuckle. That's not going to KO Torkoal.
Thank goodness.
Do you not have Max Quake? Because I would have thought about going for it right there.
Wouldn't it be amazing if he didn't?
Oh, it would. That's not bad damage for resisted.
Yeah.
How many more turns of Trick Room do we have? 2 more? We're just going to do this.
Just keep spamming it and hope we live.
Like, this is in Torkoal's hands.
And he doesn't even have hands.
That's sad. Alright, Torkoal. Beat the slug. And spider.
Turtle versus slug.
Shockingly, we're faster in Trick Room. It's a distortion world now. Alright, let's see what. Like, I think our opponent feels kind of pinned. See, he went for double protect on Gastrodon. He set his own Trick Room, by the way.
I know, that's
He just technically, I feel like he threw. I literally feel like he just threw this game. Max Mindstorm into Torkoal.
Maybe he's just not thinking
Well,
clearly.
It's hard to say that he froze, though, because we're not going to do that much damage now. You know? So this is going to be tough. This is going to be... Tapu Fini, can you win? Can you take an attack? How many more... We got one more turn of Trick Room. Tapu Fini... If Tapu Fini can take this attack, I think we win. We're stuck going for Dazzling Gleam, though. Because we're Choice Specs.
Bummer.
This is where it's going to be interesting. Can we take an attack from this Metagross?
I don't know. Oh no.
If we can, we win. Practically. Because Trick Room will end. I don't think we're going to KO him this turn. I think we'll KO him next turn.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
That hurt, but trick one will end. Right there. We're faster. He set up psychic terrain for us too, right? Because of Max Mindstorm, so he cannot even go for Bullet Punch. We win. How did we win this?
I don't know.
That one. This one's ending up being crazy. I think our opponent realized their mistakes.
But he's taking a long time to decide his fate.
He's going over every scenario, and he lost.
There's just nothing he can do.
Such a bad start, and yet we win.
Yay, don't you love a good comeback story?
I told you we could come back. I was not expecting it like that, though.
Not like that, but I knew he could do it.